Right, all the kit don't know shit. We've all heard that saying, and it's one of the things I really try to avoid when taking on triathlon. Anyone who knows people who do triathlon, they can spend quite a lot of money. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you can get carried away and it can be a very expensive sport. A couple of reasons why I didn't do this, and I kind of still haven't done that, is really what I wanted to do is one, make sure I actually enjoyed what I was doing before I spent loads of money on it. But also I do find that when trying to achieve things, or if you're taking on a challenge, we have a tendency to think, right, the solution to this is to invest more money. So let's say it's writing music, you go out and buy another synth rather than learning the synth that you've already got. Again, you're learning the guitar, you go and buy the best guitar in the world. What else could be a good example? You're learning to do a sport, you go and buy the best tennis racket you can get your hands on. The problem with these things is they are a little bit of a distraction, and they are a bit of a tactic. It's kind of a way that we procrastinate, because we think, okay, that's the solution, I get that, that's going to help things. You buy it and then you don't really do anything with it. So what I made sure I did was I still have it. I'll show a picture of it. I use it on my trainer now. A 350-pound steel framed touring bike. For anyone who knows anything about triathlon, that is not the ideal bike to try and win races. But what I wanted to do was make sure that I did the best I could possibly do on that bike before even considering a new bike, because I knew I wasn't fit enough. I knew that there's no way I'd maximize my potential on that bike, because my bike legs were just, it was my weakest discipline. So this video shows me actually stepping up to a new bike and getting that fitted. And it also shows me getting my tri-suit for GBR for the European Championships. Now, you might think, well, that contradicts what he just said. Well, it doesn't actually, because I qualified for the European Championships on my old steel-framed touring bike. It was at that point when we thought, right, you're going to the European Championships, the level is going to go up. And my wife and my mum were like, right, we can't let him go to the European Championships on a steel frame touring bike that's at least 4 or 5 kilograms heavier than everyone else's bike. So then we looked into and invested in a aero bike, a giant aero bike, which is what you're looking at or seeing as I talk. And yeah, that's the bike I used in the race in the European Championships, and it's the bike I've been using ever since. So the moral of this, I guess, story is it's really important to maximize the tools that you've got. Sometimes it can actually be better to have less to achieve more, because it pushes you to maximize what you've got, which means when you do step up or make that step up, whether it be a new guitar, a new tennis racket, a new bike, I can't think of other examples, right? New culinary equipment, new knives and things like that. You'll be actually in a better position to use them and to maximize their potential and take yourself to the next level. What you don't want to do is spend loads of money and actually get nowhere and not progress as much as you would have hoped by buying those items. So anyway, that's the video, that's what you're seeing, and the next video we'll be looking at, I think, me trying to play a guitar, and I'll also get some new videos up that are present day. Okay, have a great weekend or week, depending on when you're watching this, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Guess I am representing Great Britain. Mm-hmm. Because it better not be shit.